Hi, good morning. It's Friday, August 23rd, which means it's my 14th day on this Colorado Trail adventure. It's about 7 o'clock, and I'm camped at about mile 170, just off the trailhead junction for the trail that goes up to Mount Evans. I decided to take a rest day after climbing Mount Massive yesterday. So I'm taking my time, having a hot breakfast of mashed potatoes with some beef jerky in it. Yesterday started off with kind of a miserable previous night. The almost daily rainstorms had a pretty severe thunderstorm that lasted a long time, so didn't get a lot of sleep. And there was so much hard rain that the splash kind of came under the tent and made its way up into the tent. So everything got kind of soggy. But got onto the trail hiking at a reasonable time, a little bit after 5. And I passed another tent. People were stirring around with lights on. So that was kind of encouraging that I wasn't going to be the only person climbing that day. And as I was hiking up, they were much faster, so they caught up and then passed me by. But once it got to sort of the scrambly parts, they were less experienced, and so we went up together through that section. Really gorgeous views and really nice experience to share with them. I dawdled on the way down to take pictures and videos and things. And so it was a great day. Spent a little bit of time on trail with John. We had a double yard sale spreading our stuff out to dry. And then I made my way up to this camp. I've decided though to climb Mount Elbert from a different route. So I'll pack up camp here, move down to that other trailhead, go up a little ways, and then make camp there. And so today is pretty quiet, just gonna move camp and maybe make use of some local ponds and do some washing. So we'll see what happens. It's been a really fun experience all the way along. I'm so lucky to be here. That tasted so good, I'm making seconds. It's about 7:30 and people are still starting their way up on the way to Mount Elbert. This would be awfully late for me to start out. And some of them are wearing shorts and have very small day packs. So I hope they're prepared and know what they're doing. The weather forecast is good till noon, but then rain and thunderstorms are predicted. Somehow I didn't expect the Colorado Trail to have such moist places. Recognize what this is? Here's a hint. Hi again. It's about 3:30. I'm waiting out another rain shower, and sun's actually coming out now. After a pretty easy day, I just moved my campsite from the northern trailhead to Mount Elbert to the south one. I'd read that this is an easier trail up. And although the slog up to this campsite at 11,700 feet was kind of hard with full water carry because there's no water along the way. Highlights for today were mostly meeting people. So one thing that was great was right before I set up the tent, there was some real live sun and I got to dry stuff out, so that was nice. But the main thing was meeting a whole bunch of people, including Aaron and Emily from Rochester, New York. They recognized my Adirondacks hat. And a guy trail named Feathers, who's an experienced thru hiker. And a thru hiker named Yoda, who has hiked the Pacific Crest Trail, the Appalachian Trail, and the Continental Divide Trail, and just came back to hike this Colorado Trail and climb some of the 14ers along the route. So that was great meeting him and talking with him. It was especially nice meeting a thru hiker named Paul, who had finished the Appalachian Trail a couple of years ago, because he talked about going on the Collegiate East route, whereas most of the people seem to be going on Collegiate West. And I asked him to look out for Tiffany, who originally was planning on going the East route, which is at a lower elevation and less exposed. And it seemed like she was feeling some peer pressure to go on the West route. So I was really happy to get a text from her saying she met Paul and talked with him, and so probably she'll be taking the East route and feeling more comfortable with it. So kudos to Paul for passing on his wisdom. The plan for tomorrow is to hike up from here to Mount Elbert, come back down, and then head into Twin Lakes for a resupply, and then just see how far I get. So we'll see what happens.